Hello and welcome. I'm Lisa, and on this channel I share quick and easy, budget-friendly DIY ideas to do in your living space to create a homey environment. And so today's video is part of the DIY Christmas challenge with Christina from the DIY Mommy. I love her channel. I get lots of intriguing ideas from her channel, so I encourage you to subscribe and check out her videos, as well as check out all the other videos in this playlist, guys. So today I am sharing with you two really basic, simple DIY ideas. So guys, the DIY project that I wanted to highlight in this room in today's video are these curtains. So it's a 2-panel curtains that I've had for quite a bit, and I usually use it at different places in my home for the winter / Christmas season. And so this year though, I decided to lengthen the curtain using some fabric that I recently picked up from Walmart. And I try to color match it, and this is where I stitched the addition to the existing curtain, and I just used my sewing machine and did some basic stitching. So I ended up purchasing about 5 yards of fabric. I ended up using a little bit under 3 yards for the extension of these curtains, and then the remainder I use for the second project featured in this video. So the easiest way that I found was to use the width of the existing curtain to measure how much fabric I'm going to need. I blocked off about 2 inches at the bottom, as well as 2 inches on the sides that I knew I was going to fold, like double fold, to do a hemming. And so this was the easiest way that I was able to achieve that. And once I had the length that I was going to use, and I stitched the 2 inches folded hemming on the bottom, as well as the 2 inches on the side, I then just stitched the end of the existing curtain over the new piece of fabric. And then I did the same exact thing on the other panel. So it wasn't too much work, but it was something that I've wanted to do for quite some time. In time past, I've added burlap to the bottom to lengthen it. And this year I just wanted to do a solid color. And so this is probably going to stay up for all of the winter, and that's my pop of color that I'm using in my living room space. It blends a bit with the rug that I have in here, and then recently I crocheted this throw blanket to go with the curtain and just a pop of burgundy in here. So project number 1 is done, and this is how it looks with the rest of the room. So I just kept it simple in here for the Christmas / winter season. All right, next we're going to move on to my dining room where I have my second DIY project. So for this project, I used the remaining 2 yards of burgundy fabric that I had left over from the curtain project to sew a border on to this piece of flannel fabric that I've had for quite some time. I've always had to add pieces of fabric to use as a border to lengthen it. And this year, as I said before, I'm going with this piece of burgundy fabric. It's just leftover fabric that I had from the curtains, and I really like it in this space. I like just how it ties my living room and my dining room together. And guys, I just used my sewing machine and did some basic stitching of this. I'll flip it over to the other side so you can see. So nothing fancy. However, it just really create a really nice cohesive look in this space. And so that's what I'm going to be using this Christmas and probably for the whole of the winter. I just really like it. It adds some warmth to this space. And then over here is just a small kind of everyday tablescape for the middle of my table. This is a space that we use to eat pretty much every meal, whether we're eating it all together as a family or just an individual person. This is kind of our eating area here. So I'm looking forward to having this new tablecloth that looks Christmassy, but it's also wintry as well. All right, guys, well, thanks for watching, and I hope that this video inspires you to just kind of get handy, use things that you already have, and just kind of search out ideas on how you can either embellish it, enhance it, or add to it. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.